First, the top news headlines. India reports 55,838 cases in last 24 hours. Active cases at 7,15,812. 2,700 bottles of illegal Cofren CD cough syrup seized. And COVID-19 vaccine trial volunteer dies in Brazil. AstraZeneca trials to continue. Hello and good afternoon. I'm ONEL SHAMBANDURAM giving you the Times of Manipur English News. Before we go to the main news, here is a COVID-19 awareness. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintaining a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Now the news in details. India reported 55,838 coronavirus cases and 702 deaths in the last 24 hours. With this, the total number of infections rose to 77,06,946, while the fatalities surged to 1,16,616. At present, India has 7,15,812 active cases after a decrease of 24,278 in the last 24 hours. As many as 68,74,518 people have been recovered, with 79,415 new discharges in the last 24 hours. On Monday, India recorded less than 50,000 new infections of coronavirus cases for the first time in nearly 3 months, and on Tuesday and Wednesday as well, the country reported around 55,000 cases. The continuous decline in the number of new cases has meant that after 2.5 months, India has stopped reporting the highest number of cases in the world. For the last 3 days, the United States, which is in the midst of a resurgence, has reported more new infections than India. There is a resurgence of cases in several countries of Europe as well, the report said. With 208 new positive cases, Manipur's COVID-19 total tally has increased to 16,276 in the last 24 hours. The fresh cases are from Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Ukhrul, None, Chandel, Kangpokpi, Kakching, Tamenglong, Churachandpur, Technopal, Senapati and Bishnupur districts. All are locals without any significant travel history. They are being moved to the COVID care facilities as per the COVID-19 Command Control Room. All necessary medical precautionary measures like containment and contact tracing are in place. In the last 24 hours, 3 persons, a 70-year-old woman from Thoubal and another woman aged 60 years from Technopal and a 50-year-old man from Thoubal succumbed to coronavirus at Caesar Hospital, Imphal, taking the death toll to 124. Meanwhile, 138 persons were recuperated and discharged from 17 COVID care facilities in the last 24 hours. The active cases stand at 3,955, while the recoveries have reached at 12,197. The recovery rate is 74.93% as of this morning. Acting on specific information, a combined team of anti-drug cell, Jiribam unit and Jiribam police station seized 2,700 bottles of illegal Cofren CD cough syrup from truck along National Highway 37 last night. The truck was coming towards Imphal when it was intercepted. The team also arrested the driver, identified as Biplab Vaishnav, age 30 years, son of Pramod Vaishnav, from Khelma village of Kasar district in Assam. Upon further investigation, the driver revealed that the cough syrup bottles were loaded from MS Northeastern Carrying Corporation Limited in Guwahati without any valid document. Jiribam police registered a case over the incident for further legal action. The Brazilian health authority in Anvisa said that a volunteer has died in the clinical trial of the COVID-19 vaccine developed by AstraZeneca and Oxford University. The regulator, however, confirmed that testing of the vaccine would continue even after the death of the volunteer without providing any further details, citing medical confidentiality of those involved in trials. The Federal University of Sao Paulo, which is coordinating the phase 3 trials in Brazil, in a separate statement confirmed that the deceased was a Brazilian but did not reveal the exact whereabouts of the person, the report said. AstraZeneca's shares fell by 1.7% yesterday afternoon after the news broke out. However, if recent reports are to be believed, according to a person very familiar with the development who asked not to be identified, said that the volunteer who died during the trial of AstraZeneca's vaccine in Brazil hadn't received the company's shot. BJP Bishnupur District Committee Secretary Sanasam Premchandra donated a 30 by 30 10 Samiana to Torbung Bangla Nupilub for the people of the area. As Premchandra handed over the tent to the president of the Torbung Bangla Nupilub, CH Sana Lema. Speaking at the event, Sana Lema urged the people to extend support to Premchandra in his future endeavor. A local club member also helped Premchandra for the donation. Premchandra appealed for unity to bring development and welfare for the people.
Mama Sala Herigan Wagivia. I don't mean what to share to the Arthur did now. My Imungidana. They might have a shame to him missing door. Put all the Messenger, Kanakanda, Lamdam Siga Shengba, Asumba Kanaginaba, Ayin Shiraba, it's urging the Poi Bisazing. I saw a Poi Bisazing. Lamdam Sida horrible, Harold Singh, Amadi, Educational Chester, so terrible Mam Singer said, Kanana make Negni High Targadi, Nungsiri, my son, I am Tamaling Genetagdi, make a Pangamoevo.
Well, it's now time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Khanganjaba Birla Emporiums Private Limited IRA Finance Private Limited ki customers amadi beneficiaries singi mafamda karigumba khara khanganjari madudi malemgi oiba pandemic amadagi company na benefit piba lectururaba matungda October gi tang manga dagi pithokpa hauzaruraba matungda karigumba company gi manunggi oiba khudong chadaba amadagi November 9 fawba benefit piba lecturagani Makhatana November 8 benefit asi amuk pithokpa hauzaragani benefit payout list to nongma walingaida office ki notice board tagi khangbiba yaragani masida customer singna warobiba tobidana company na lecture riba warep asida mayamna support tobinaba amadi khudong chadaba asigidamak customer singna warobidanaba nolukna haijari Khanganjariba General Manager Birla Emporium Private Limited IRA Finance
Sina pare tan badinate ko asengba aina pamba darkar oiba grocery items singa red delivery app season araga order to biro loire chaningba restaurant gi food poirasu overpay to budilar dana pot khudingma discount pibuga loina na khudakte inakte yore isine red delivery for you.
Hi guys, this is Binakan. Welcome to Aura Career Launcher, a coaching institute for standard 9 and 10.
That is, X is greater than 0, Y greater than 0, televisions, fans, refrigerators. The negative terminal of the emitter is connected to one terminal.
So, what are you waiting for? Join now.
COVID-19 pandemic ki kallaba safuna school college coaching center chingba sing thonglona khrabasu isa gi yumda ningthi jana tamba yaraba ahan bagi oina class 12 chemistry subject ki takpi tambi bagi lamda sang ne experience leraba oza sona mani na puthopi be application ngasi mak Google Play Store da changbi dona download tobi Sonamani e-classes Nang medical ta masat pado ai gina nang nakta hang bala ini. General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course. 12 pass in arts or science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time. 12 pass and above duration 3 years 6 months. BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI.
Ultrasound, MRI, CT scan, X-ray.
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology.
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology.
Khudong chaba laubiho Radiant E-Ride amadi State Bank of India ga punna khusamnaraga India government ki makhada Mudra Yojana scheme gi kuthangda thabak panghaudraba singda senda lambi ki achauba mateng oinaba setmiron fagat hanaba loinana loan gi khudong chaba pizari ahanba miyoi chamada akaknaba matam kharagi oina loan pizagani akupa marol gi damak Radiant E-Ride head office Sangai Pro Ningthem Call amasung branches contact number 8257850421.
Now enjoy 20% extra on Kangla popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla rings.
Kangla.
Thoibi, Haza, cheng no slow. Ai khau lo thogi. Marks ti. Kaigi marks no. Kaigi marks no bu kaino. Hujik oiriba COVID-19 gi lai chet asida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra. Haza, ai sukhange. Ai anaba minati. Marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum cha thokke. Nangi sidi lairik hairaga laisu khangdaba habaduni. Marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingba sing phajin gadori bani. Nushita yaramba amora kai singdo marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthok toine. Adudi thaza ai marks amta upugige.
COVID-19 laichetagi thingnanaba chathokka matamda marks upiyu. Season nabiruraba disposable mask sing mafam chaba yenglaga mai thadopiyu natragana phumjinbiyu. Fee same sajaba mask sing oiragana nimit khudingi suluk samthokpiraba matungda da seasonabiyu.
Isagi mamal yamnaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi.
Welcome back. The Meitei community in Kasar district of Assam are worshipping Ima Panthoibi goddess instead of celebrating Durga Puja. Bundles at Binakandi Part 1 near Barak Bridge, Lawat village in Yaribon, Tolen and Kabuganj villages have begun celebration of Ima Panthoibi Puja, reports our correspondent. 5 more positive patients died of COVID-19 infection in Assam yesterday, taking the death toll to 889. Assam Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma confirmed this in his tweet on the state's COVID-19 status. Assam so far has registered a total of 2,02,073 COVID-19 positive cases. So far, a total of 1,74,411 patients have been discharged in Assam after their recovery from the disease. With the disease of 5 more positive patients, Assam currently has 26,770 active patients. Police on Wednesday arrested 2 members of a notorious fake currency gang from Fakirpara area under Dulha police station in Darang district. The report said 600 fake currency notes of rupees 500 denominations were also recovered from their possession. According to the report, the duo has been identified as Jakir Hussain and Abdul Kudus, both residents of Borjhar village under Dalgaon police station. A case has been registered against the duo with the Dulha police station and the police are investigating the case. Taking a U-turn on its earlier decision taken in May regarding compensating the families of COVID-19 victims in the state, the Tripura government has now decided that people succumbing to the viral infection after December 31st will not be compensated at all. According to the report, the guidelines were recently announced by the state government. Earlier, the government announced that the families of those who succumbed to COVID-19 would be provided with a one-time grant of rupees 10 lakh from the Chief Minister Relief Fund and SDRF amounting to rupees 6 lakh and rupees 4 lakh respectively. The guidelines further stated that central government employees, except for health workers, will also not avail this one-time grant. Well, it's now time for another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Kezabutana nupi oibi singi leitingni. Khwaidigi hena thawaina tajana kezaba numitti luhongba numitni. Punsida amuktang thokpa luhongba numitta thawaina hek tajaba mohongda kenaba amadi numit asida thonaba tongan ba pologi design kaya fangbiragani. Akupa morolgi dama contact tawbirau. Khoisnam Priyananda, Lairenjam Awang Lekai near Mekola. Contact number 6909610936.
Around by 2020 the Pangbigadaba items sing groceries, electronic items, electric vehicle, organic vegetables, frozen items, baby care, household items, health and personal care, snacks and beverages, indigenous items, fresh fruits and much more.
Yeah. Yeah. Ako makeup thoju ke doroga. Isa gi darkar oi ba pot macham gi su dukan ama dong chang ama da sung phangda matam sumang hakchang su wa ba se yum da phamna apang pot lai rasi kai aram mai 2020 download to salo aduga isa gi puri khau si dana khwairam ban bazar da lai ba dukan me am se hapaga jalase pantharanu hojik mak download to
Siri Gaurachandraya Nama Youth Affairs and Sports Department Director Oina Thau Pubiramba Dr. Konsam Syam Sundar IAS na mahaki nusizaraba imong manung sagay natay marup mapang khwai pumna makpu thadoklamlaga hawkiba tang taramari English ni kon yumsakay sa numita Brindaban Prapti oikhre lakliba tang taramapanda asi sanchoy lokhacharaga tang kuntarukta chira usop den thoklei Upalakya sada Brahman Vaishnava Ahlaman amadi marup mapang khwai pumnamakna matam chana lengbiraktuna harinam shravan tawbiranaba patrana nimantra kachari seba phangjariba Konsam Kumar Singh mapa Konsam Ongbi Jandavi Devi mama Konsam Ongbi Dr. Ranjita Achom Sradamini Konsam Ongbi Gita Devi Mataima Konsam Angelina Devi Machanupi Konsam Sarafina Devi Machanupi, Roxy Rose Konsam Machanupi, Konsam Premananda Singh Mayamba, Konsam Arian Singh Machanupa, Robin Red Konsam Machanupa, Thoram Pareng, Ayuk Pung Nipan Makhai Bekatpa, Nungthil Pungahum Sankritan Loiba, Wangkhai Yonglan Leirak.
Al Hayat, the best halal restaurant in Manipur. Miyam na pam na chanariba Al Hayat restaurant gi hauraba mathel khudingmak red delivery app ki khuthangda order tobiraktuna yamna laina ahenba charges yaudana isa gi yumda thilaknabagi khudong chaba pijari. App si download tawduna app si ki khuthangda ngasimak order tawbiyu. Chana thaknaba polam sing khaktanatana imung amada nongmar changdraba yadraba grocery item kayamarum suna fanglaba app. Ngasimak download tawbiyu. Red delivery for you.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi joined the Durga Puja celebrations in Bengal as he inaugurated the Puja Pandal in Kolkata via video conferencing today. A special Puja Pandal has been set up in Eastern Zonal Cultural Center in Kolkata. The Prime Minister virtually inaugurated the event a while ago. Beginning his virtual address in Bengali, Prime Minister Modi said that he feels like he is in Bengal. The BJP made elaborate arrangements for the live viewing of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's virtual address to the people of West Bengal in every polling booth across the state's 294 assembly constituencies, the report said. Union Home Minister Amit Shah spoke to Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal over the phone last evening and took stock of the present situation at Assam-Mizoram border, a media report said today. He inquired about the steps taken up by the state government to diffuse tension at the border and said that the Union Home Ministry has initiated steps for maintaining peace at the Assam-Mizoram border. During the interaction, Chief Minister Sonowal appraised Shah for the steps taken up by the Assam government for the normalizing situation at the border. He informed that senior-level government officials discussed to address the border issue has already begun. At least 25 people were injured when lightning struck a residential area at the village in Maharashtra's Thane district, an official said on Thursday. During heavy rains in Thane on Wednesday evening, lightning struck Palaspada hamlet in Ambarmali village under Shahapur Taluka around 7 p.m. Regional Disaster Management Cell Chief Santosh Kadam said. A house in the locality was completely destroyed, while some adjoining houses also suffered damages, he said. At least 25 people, including women and children, were injured due to the lightning strike and were rushed to the Shahapur Rural Hospital, Kadam said. Their condition was reported to be stable. Thane's resident Deputy Collector Dr. Sivaji Patil said. Shahapur MLA Daulat Daroda visited injured persons in the hospital at Wednesday night, the PTI report said. Now let's have a look at the newspaper headlines.
The Shanghai Express. Recovery rate declines to 74.93 PC. Total case stand at 16,276. Death toll races to 124. Recovery rate inches up. NPGs ready to ink final pact with Government of India. NSCNK poo-poos pro-talk groups. Home Department clarifies on drug ordinance. Government has failed to control virus spread, says Ibobi. The People's Chronicle. Virus toll reaches 124 in state, 214 fresh cases detected. Local cases climb to 11.111. 2 escort members of ASP Traffic Infal East test positive. 481 active cases under home isolation. 23 HCWs test positive. Janims shut. India now has over 76.5 lakh COVID-19 cases. O Ibobi likens BJP government to propaganda machinery. BJP leaders dismiss AC reject rumors. Imphal Free Press. Janims closed after 16 staff test positive for COVID-19. High Court directs state to frame new guidelines for state-level Gangai festival. Take immediate steps over carrying sick persons in bamboo stretchers, says High Court. Congress candidates will win assembly by-election, says Ibobi. Manipur Mail. 214 new cases. Total cases reach 16,276. 3 die, 138 recover. Tribal students' body threatens interstate ban on ADC's election delay. Sports Authority of India to arrange for travel for trainees. Kamal Nath asked by Election Commission to explain remark. Mizoram to adopt zero-tolerance measure to fight COVID-19 spread. Role of media in the fight against COVID-19.
And before we wind up the top news headlines once again. India reports 55,838 cases in last 24 hours. Active cases at 7,15,812. $2,700 bottles of illegal Cofran CD cough syrup seized. And COVID-19 vaccine trial volunteer dies in Brazil. AstraZeneca trials to continue. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for joining us. Keep watching Times of Manipur.